Wargames. God, what the fuck is wrong with this? Red Hawk paid me to watch something. We're gonna watch it after this. War Games is over. I had to order fucking DoorDash though. I'm annoyed. I got sick of that. Cost me like $15 just to get something to eat. It's too goddamn cold to go anywhere. It's too dark on that fucking scooter. Ain't worth dying over. Ain't worth dying to save a couple of bucks. I don't do well out there on the night. In the night, riding those fucking things. It's all right. I'm gonna get me a couple of things at the store tomorrow. I don't have any food in my house. I have nothing to make. I didn't have no money when I left work today to buy anything. I was broke. He just sent me the money to watch this thing later. I'm not getting on the scooter and going to the store. It's too damn cold. It's too dark. 30 degrees outside. Snowing and shit. Oh, God. I haven't ate nothing all day but two donuts. Two fucking donuts. All I ate all day. I gotta eat some. It is what it is. I got one more Face Smokey album to finish too. We might do both of those tonight, depending how long it takes to do that playlist. What is wrong with this, man? I'm so fucking hungry. I'm lightheaded and shit. Like, what the fuck, man? And I turned the oven on too. Fuck it. I'm heating this house up. I'm freezing to death. Getting colder and colder. Survivor Series been pretty good so far from what I've seen. I missed the Braun Breaker match. I went to take a shower. I guess that was the wrong match to go take a shower at, huh? It's almost 70 degrees in here now from this oven. Turning this oven on and opening it up and just letting it heat this area up. It's crazy. It was 60 degrees in the fish. All right, come here, Marshall. We'll go out real quick, take a piss. Come on, Marshall. We'll go out. Jericho, you wait, because you've been getting out the harness. I'll put you out by yourself. You've been breaking out of that other harness. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. So we'll go out one at a time. We'll take Marshall out here first. Go lay down, Miracle. Stay. No. Go pee, Marshall. Go pee. It's fucking snowing. Thought it wasn't. That fucking news said it wasn't going to snow here. It was going to snow up north. Fucking snowing out there. Oh, Destiny's sucking a cock. Your thoughts on it? I'm not surprised. He's a fucking faggot. Always has been, always will be. Sucking on a cock. Big old cock. Arthur, you're supposed to go pee. Come on. Fuck it. No.
Both of these men exhausted.
Marshall said that
They've given everything they have. for the World
Championship. Fucking Bruce
He's running fumes, but he's close enough to see the finish line.
He started scratching on the door. He said, "What is this? Put me out here.
My priest.
This shit sucks." You know that's what Parr wants to do to Ricky. I'm telling you, all these dudes are gay faggots.
Last gap, and that's what I'm beginning to wonder. I mean, obviously,
and you can be gay. It's fine. I don't care. But
there comes a point in the matchup where you just know you're out.
Don't try to be lecturing me.
You don't have anything left in the tank
with a cock in your mouth.
But that's what separates.
Don't you dare lecture me.
Priest going up to the top rope.
Dude, I'm starving. Oh my God.
The mark of a great champion.
Thank God for that money showing up.
Nothing else. Now the champion joining the challenger.
I got $400, but it's for my rent. I can't use it. It's gay. I got all this money and I can't eat. I can't do nothing with it. But if I spend it, I can't pay my rent.
Like he's going to hook it for a superplex here.
And I need to pay that rent next week. So,
on the top rope.
Okay.
Priest did. Oh, my goodness. Priest landed hard on the top rope with it. I think he might have hurt the other arm.
That looked so fucking fake. Like, it looked like he threw himself off the thing.
Damian Priest said, give me a second, give me a second. I'm pretty sure at one point Damian Priest told the official, it's out. I think he's referring to his left shoulder.
Somebody's coming. Finn Balor, I told you. Told you Balor cost him the match. They're not gonna fuck out of Finn Balor.
Priest away himself. Gunther, back in the ring. And now back to work on the injured arm. 12-6 elbows from Gunther, and this has got to be it. Priest fading. Submission move, center of the ring.
I told you Balor fuck him again. I knew that was coming. I don't think they've had a match yet, right? What's the next pay-per-view? Oh, there's like a Saturday night main event. They might fight in that. What's the next pay-per-view, though? Royal Rumble? Is there going to be a December pay-per-view or just a Saturday night main event?
Came out here tonight to screw Damian Priest out of a world championship opportunity. And Balor's been alone. Judgment Day, buddy.
It doesn't make him look weak. It builds the storyline between the other two guys.
Things started.
And you protect Damian Priest. You don't make him look weak. You don't make Gunther look weak. Everyone wins. You don't know what you're talking about.
Take a look at this.
You know nothing about wrestling. You know nothing about politics. Just leave this to the professionals, the experts. I'm an expert.
Priest had a few glimpses of hope, including this attempt at the South of Heaven choke slam, but perhaps too much damage had been done to Damian Priest's arm.
Here it is, right?
Absolutely disastrous. I would say for both competitors, but Gunther was able to retain his gold. Finn Balor. Just when Damian Priest thought Finn was in the rear view mirror, here comes.
Man, you know that move hurts. There's no way to fake that when he jumps on you with his feet.
General Gunther. Big boot takes down Finn.
Like you just got to take that, man. I know that hurt.
Himself in his wheelhouse. We said that Gunther was upset, Corey, because of all these confident issues and the loss to Rhodes we talked about. He wanted to beat Priest fair and square tonight. He wanted to beat Priest one-on-one. He didn't want anybody's help. And that's going to stick in Gunther's craw as we move forward.
And that extends the feud because once he gets done with Finn Balor, he can come back and fight Gunther again. And he can say, you never beat me clean. Finn Balor always helped. And they can have another match. Don't you understand what wrestling is about? I try to teach you. You don't listen.
WWE is taking you back, all the way back, with the return of the iconic Saturday night's main event. Class stars, world-class showdowns, all in prime time. The Saturday Night Obsession is back and bigger than ever. Saturday night's main event, live Saturday, December 14th at 8 on NBC.
That must be the pay-per-view for next month, the Saturday Night Main Event.
WWE Saturday night's main event on NBC, Saturday, December 14th, to emanate live.
Yeah, what stadium are they in for this? That's a big-ass building.
The site
Reno
of the first ever Saturday night main
Where
event.
is it?
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. And what a night it is going to be. We will witness the finals to crown the first ever Women's United States champion in Long Island. They're already in the tournament. 3 women have advanced to the semifinals. Bailey Meach and Chelsea Green. Either Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, or Elektra Lopez will join them. Matchup comes your way, triple threat style, next Friday night on SmackDown. And if we're talking champions,
Gunther has won many matches without cheating. You sound dumb. Gunther didn't even cheat. He didn't have Finn Balor come out there. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Kevin Owens has been delusional, but he's...
I don't even know why y'all watch this shit. You can't even understand it. How can I expect y'all to understand politics? You can't even understand wrestling.
Couple of months. Kevin Owens...
You struggle with that.
...than we've ever seen. I'm going to be perfectly honest with everybody. I'm worried for Cody Rhodes. Now we head to Monday Night Raw on the USA Network this coming Monday night. Everett, Washington, a couple-hour drive south from here. And we have the 10th anniversary celebrations of the New Day. Celebration. I think this could be a disaster, what Kofi and Xavier have been going through. Oh, I think it absolutely could be, and I can't wait to watch. And how about this? The WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship Tournament begins. We were just talking about the Women's United States Championship on SmackDown. Monday Night Raw side of things will no doubt be unforgettable. And tonight we've got our main event still to come. Following the men's 4-game match, St. Henry Survivor Series post-show. Corey Graves and I will have some thoughts here at ring.
What matches are left?
Wade Barrett, Biggie and company hosting that show.
Cody Rhodes isn't defending the belt?
You will see on the Survivor Series Wargames post-show immediately following the main event.
Knew we should have stopped back there.
Let me talk to you. Jammed up.
They got Jey Uso doing Slim Jim too.
Oh, yeah. Here to the fight. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, it's been a night of absolute savage moments, and with 1 match to go, there's bound to be even more savagery. Now you can get in on all of the savage action thanks to Slim Jim. Go to X and use that.
And the men's 4-game match is going to be a long match.
So savage moment snap into a Slim Jim here in Vancouver, where we got 17.
How many times that dumb bitch going to jump off that cage with a garbage can over her fucking head? How many times are we going to see that and act like it's some new thing? She does it every time. It's the dumbest thing, actually. It really is dumb as fuck. Because it's so fucking fake.
Main event, Jey Uso. First round draft pick to Monday Night Raw. Heat University. Jimmy Uso, starting quarterback, NYU. No Yeet University.
Sami Zayn, a.k.a. the Honorary Uso, a.k.a. Sammy Uso, coming from the Uso Penitentiary. CM Punk, best in the world.
Solo Sikoa. Tribal Chief University.
Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf.
Amatona University. Doctorate. Dona Law. University of Texas at El Paso. And Big Bronson Reed. Tsunamis.
Always
The hell was that?
a perfect 1 year anniversary. That's returning to the WWE tonight. He'll once again return, this time with the reluctant brothers in arms to face a family divided. CM Punk joins Sami Zayn, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns to take on Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Big Spot 2, Solo Sikoa, and Big Bronson Reed in this men's war game match after this break. First, let's look at the exhausting journey that has been the original Bloodline against the new Bloodline.
You all better get used to seeing this because you're looking at
I can see The Rock showing up at the end of this somehow.
creating a bigger and
Bloodline. No, stand against the Bloodline at his own peril. These are outgunned in a bad way. Sami Zayn is here. And Zayn making a beeline to the ring. The four of us, it took me back to a very special time in my life with family. I think you want the Usos and Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns fighting together side by side.
Like somebody's gonna betray something.
Bring your ass out to the ring right now and let's handle business.
I need you to acknowledge me as your undisputed tribal chief. I won't ever acknowledge you. I'm here to challenge you. I challenge you to go and find 4 people that will team up with you. And we can go to war. Surrender yourself. You don't have a you don't have a wise man, and you don't have no choice.
Food been sitting at the door for 2 damn minutes. It's sitting there getting cold. What the?
The wise man can't.
What happened? Oh my god, read this stupid shit. God, I'm tired of these faggots crying on Twitter every 5 fucking minutes about every little fucking thing. Elon Musk he went to Mar-a-Lago for Thanksgiving. Oh, and doesn't he have children? And how do you know he didn't take his children with him, you stupid, dumb motherfucker? Do you even think? Do you even think about things? No, these motherfuckers are always in a fantasy about other people's lives and what they're doing and how they choose to spend their day. Get a life yourself. You fucking dweebs. You don't know people's situations. You don't know anything about anything. Quit making assumptions. Quit sitting around daydreaming of the fantasies. You'll be a lot better off if you do. I promise you. You quit with the fantasy.
It is time.
Leave the fantasies behind. Please, I beg of you. Leave the fantasies behind. Act normal.
The men's war game match.
I could see Heyman betraying Reigns. I could see that.
Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley's team winning.
Well, remember, he told him he owed CM Punk a favor, and he wouldn't tell Reigns what the favor was. He said, I'll tell you after the match.
To enter the match. Every 3 minutes, alternating members come out.
Something going on.
Enter the match begins, and you win via pinfall or submission. You can't escape, or your team forfeits War Games. Samoan werewolves. Jacob Fortune. Make no doubt about this entrance is by design. The new bloodline coming to get to the
Why would Brock Lesnar come out? I know he makes sense. That would make no sense.
bring through solidarity, a united front, one team ready for war. Undying loyalty to that man, Solo Sikoa. And Tama Tonga, a man who I've said a number of occasions is completely off his rocker. But as dangerous as they come, will start the War Games match for his team. The other four members will be locked inside those steel cages. Scoring a fortnight for Solo. He wins tonight. There's no more questions about who the tribal chief is here at WWE. You're absolutely right. It is all on the line tonight. Undeniable supremacy. The claim to be the true head of the tape.
Oh, hey, man. He does.
Has built himself a incredibly dangerous team. Not forget the look at
What is this motherfucker doing? Look at him.
block was fly short of that.
Climbing over the cage like a fucking
Stage with him.
spider or something. Look at this crazy motherfucker. Look at this.
This match tonight was presented by Slim Jim.
Crazy ass motherfucker.
With America's favorite ball.
All the low one, whatever.
Eight stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim. Too bad they didn't have something
Oh,
like
a
that
tongue.
flying around the old Punjabi prison match.
One of them.
Like it's still around. I don't know about all that. Look at this. Oh, gosh. Ready for War Games. And unit roots. Sammy's 2-0 in War Games. Of course, a home country favorite here in Canada. From all the way across this country, outside of Montreal. Well, maybe I'm reading too much into this. But the fact that the OG bloodline appears to bring it out individually, that says something? It absolutely says something. You mentioned Solo's entrance was by design. Maybe that's what the OG bloodline are looking to do, trying to throw the new bloodline off of their scent. Well, maybe they're just not really as close to the team as they need to be. And that may be the downfall of the OG brothers. Jimmy Uso won his only time. He's
Jimmy Uso.
inside War Games. And I'd like to bring up the Sami Zayn fact. I mean, Sami, up until a few weeks ago, was public enemy number one to the OG bloodline, to the new bloodline. With Sami weaseled his way back in, can you really, really count on Sami Zayn? I'm not sure if Cruiser would be the world type use, but
Oh, look at that.
controversy. Look at the Samoan
Better slap it.
Jacob Fatu sticking his head through the bars of a steel. Punk knows what he's doing. Punk's poking the bear. Punk is trying to rile up the new bloodline. But I don't know if that's the smartest decision when you're dealing with a couple of monsters like the new bloodline. Yeah, Punk definitely an dark horse in this match tonight because where's he going to be? I think Punk is a wild card for different reasons because CM Punk will only always do what CM Punk wants to do. If Punk really wants to be here for Paul Heyman, Punk will be here. But the minute CM Punk changes his mind, things go up in smoke.
Jay Uso was fucking match again. You're fucking tribal cheesy. Get your bitch ass up.
Well, let's cut to the chase. This is a must-win match for Roman Reigns tonight. You are 100% dead on accurate in that assessment, Cole. Roman comes back and wants everyone to acknowledge him as they once did. And instead, Roman has been met with resistance. He's been usurped by Solo Sikoa and the new bloodline. And if Roman falls tonight, so does the OG bloodline. Roman has to rely on family, on former friends, and he has to hope that CM Punk doesn't go rogue. Let's not forget, Punk said, I'm in this for one night.
Heyman not even there.
But when it's over, Paul Heyman owes me a favor. Roman asked what that favor was. Paul said, let's survive Wargames first. Don't.
I wonder what the favor is.
If you're Roman Reigns, when you truly count on the man who's supposed to be watching your six, if it's CM Punk, take the ball. There was one today. Tonight, Roman Reigns debuted the Survivor Series with the Shield in 2012 that he had CM Punk's back, that he was a mercenary for Punk. Sort of comes full circle here tonight.
Why would Brock Lesnar be there? It doesn't even make sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That would be dumb. It really makes sense.
Roman Reigns, his team not coming out together. I actually think this may bode well. Because Jey Uso and Sami Zayn made a point that Roman Reigns is no longer the leader. That we are all in this group tonight. And the fact that Jey Uso has his entrance and he has this spotlight, I think bodes well for the OG bloodline. Look in the eyes of the Samoan werewolf. He just saw Jacob Fatu, the man who defeated main event Jey Uso, took full the advantage to the side of the new bloodline in this Wargames matchup. And what a dominant performance it was by Jacob Fatu. So again, the new bloodline will have the advantage, as Corey mentioned. Jey Uso will start against Tama Tonga. They battle one-on-one for 5 minutes before a member of the new bloodline will enter the match. And I can't verify this, but I would imagine Jey Uso after.
I mean, what? Why would Brock Lesnar come out? That doesn't make it make sense.
Redeem himself from coming up.
Why would Heyman go back with Lesnar when Roman beat the fuck out of Lesnar multiple times with Heyman's help?
At Rogers Arena in Vancouver. 17,000.
So what sense would that make?
Feet yeeting along with main event Jey Uso.
I'd like to see Lesnar back, though. They need to put him in that WWE game. They took him out of that Vince McMahon nonsense.
Well, how far we've come from Wargames.
So if he comes back, they'll put him in the game. You'll be able to play with him.
Old OG, the original blood.
Like, Brock Lesnar's not even mentioned in that lawsuit. His name's not even mentioned. It's so dumb.
The cage of Wargames. Tonight, when we don't even know if they can get along, if they can.
But I don't see why Lesnar would show up with this match.
How the landscape changes.
You're going to have to explain that one to me. What's the rumor? Like, what are they saying?
Crazy guy. And Roman is on the verge of losing everything.
See what they're saying.
So again, matchup does not start. No official in the ring, no bell until all 12. There we go. It's to start the clock, not the official line. Thank you, Corey. Until all 10 men are in the ring. That's when this matchup officially starts. Now it's all about gaining advantage, taking out your opponents. Look how cautiously Jey Uso is approaching Tama Tonga, because Jey understands what a wild card Tama Tonga is, as does his brother Tonga Loa. Completely unpredictable, unhinged, as you like to use. Tama Tonga is a threat to anyone he's in any ring with, let alone the Wargames cage. I don't think he knows where he is sometimes. I think you're falling for the trap. I think Tama Tonga is an incredibly cerebral competitor. This is all part of the psyche, the mind games. Multi-time tag team champion in Japan with his brother Tonga Loa. Loa's of Destiny. Of course, held the tag titles here in WWE as well. We got so much at stake tonight in this matchup. Roman Reigns, if he ever wants an opportunity to again be the tribal chief, needs to win the position himself. Well, let me ask you what happens on the other side of the point, Cole. If the OG bloodline falls tonight, what happens to Roman Reigns? You know, we may never see him again, right? Low feeling out process to start this it out. Jey Uso and Tama Tonga exchanging blows. Jey Uso looking to redeem himself for losing here. Jacob Fatu last night on SmackDown.
It's got to happen, though. I mean, remember last year there was a big thing. CM Punk came out at the end. They got to do something.
Jimmy looking on as his brother does battle. Jimmy and Jay 8 times.
Check Twitter.
They got a big kick.
That's the room.
Why you show the Tonga?
They search Brock Lesnar.
And Jimmy took up hit security, didn't go anywhere as Tama Tonga ducked out of harm's way. Go with that bloody clothesline. Jimmy, that's inside from Page New Bloodline. And she goes eyes and Jacob Fatu. Man, looks like he belongs in the cage. Well, for all of our safety. Can you imagine what he's going to be capable of? Well, that was my point. When CM Punk was crazy enough to walk over there and try to incite Jacob Fatu, there's going to be a point in this matchup where Punk has to deal with a Samoan werewolf. I just hope Punk knows what he's doing. Tonga picking away at Jey Uso. A couple of minutes from now, Jey will have an opportunity.
I mean,
fight back against 1 but 2 men.
the only way I can see it making sense. Even why would Heyman team up with Lesnar again after Heyman betrayed Lesnar and went with Reigns. That still doesn't make any sense. I was gonna say maybe CM Punk and Lesnar
it's more of a
and Heyman team up like the Paul Heyman guys.
get Jackie Redmond to do an interview.
And Heyman has them both, and he's managing them both.
Oh,
but that doesn't even make sense. It'd be cool, but it don't make a fucking bit of sense.
He doesn't want to go anywhere near the guy.
So why would it happen?
So whipped into the corner.
There's got to be something will
He
happen.
knows he's got backup coming. Which one will it be? And each one is worse than the next Flash. And again, when you talked about earlier on in the women's match, instinctively you go for a cover there. Right. But the Wargames match doesn't actually start till all 10 men are in the ring.
We talked from the first time you step inside of a ring. You hit a move on somebody, you scramble through the cover. You win the match.
WWE fans showing no mercy to Mr. Tonga. I don't know if I actually incite this man.
I haven't seen enough of Tama Tonga to know because it moved backfire.
I went to the sliding clothesline again. Uso, this time, step up hit Seguri and down goes Tonga. Now Jay backing it up in the corner. Tama Tonga will be joined by another member of the bloodline with 5. A couple of weeks ago, Corey, this man's the game changer in my mind for this match. Wholeheartedly agree with you, Cole. This man is the heavy artillery, the hired gun of the new bloodline. Big Bronson Reed, and things are already looking bleak for Jey Uso. Like Reed even needs chairs as weapons. The man has been destroying everyone on Monday Night Raw. Ask Seth Rollins all about Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed, an absolute force of nature. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh my God. Jay's going to use his quickness here against Reed. Reed beat Rollins on Monday night thanks to the help of Solo Sikoa. Solidifying their relationship.
Remember, Cole, Big Bronson Reed isn't the plodding giant of yesteryear. Reed is a freakish athlete. He's got speed. He's got agility. In addition to his size and ridiculous power.
Alley. Good chair. They're saying, come on, Tama. Get into this thing. Make it 2-on-1. Advantage. New Tama.
How helpless do you feel if you're a member of the OG bloodline, just looking on, knowing that you can't even help Jay for at least the next several minutes, if not longer?
Remember, it's the new bloodline. The new bloodline lost Jey Uso. The only championship was won as a singles competitor in WWE, the Intercontinental title. For minute 20, Jay will get some backup. And how much of Jey Uso will be left?
At this point, all Jey Uso has to be thinking is about self-preservation. How do I survive the next several minutes?
Well, the problem is, there's nowhere to go. You can't take a breather. The normal match, if we're outside the ring, take some time outside. You can't do that here. If you leave the cage, you're done. You can't work it.
And at this particular juncture, you can't even hope your opponent tires himself out because you're outnumbered.
That's why the advantage is so important. When they have their advantage matchup, Bianca Belair had the advantage earlier tonight, and they won. Bianca and Rhea pinning Liv Morgan, the world champion over on Monday night. Now Tama whipped across the ring to Jey Uso. And Jay's going to have some help for less than 20 seconds.
All right, so whoever's next for the OG bloodline brings a body pass for main event day.
It's a Jay's brother, Jimmy, on his way to the ring now. Jimmy Uso could even things up.
And I like this. Big Jim coming in on fire, not wasting, trying to bring weapons, just coming to the aid of his brother.
And Jimmy Uso 1-0 in Wargames matches in his career. Mentioned earlier, all the tag champions, two men won together. One of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team of all time in WWE.
Tonga back to a vertical base.
Well, Jay just hasn't been the same since that double team beatdown. Jimmy into the corner, and he catches Reed with a boot. Tonga went doing an uppercut. And Jimmy, what? So off the top rope. Okay, Jimmy Uso said, "Oh yeah, don't eat." Reach deep into your bag of tricks. Jimmy Uso taking it with Reed and Tonga. Now helping his brother, or at least attempting to help his brother back to his feet. World is talking about a Survivor Series War Games on X tonight. Oh! What's special about watching the Usos work together again?
Automatic. And I mean that in the best way possible. It's like Jimmy and Jay don't even have to think of what they're doing next. They're just on the same page.
And another example there.
That's day one in.
Minute and a half. Once again, the new bloodline will have the advantage in the match, which officially begins when all winner in the ring is Tonga has bounced off the steel cage. Jimmy delivering the 10th, and now double team to Reed. Ooh. And that brings the standing ovations. Jay still hurting from the earlier beatdown.
And this is what's nice if you are main event Jey Uso, where your brother's here, they're holding down the fort for the count. Going to take a couple seconds to recover. You're not going to get much time, so you need to maximize.
Yeah, 10 seconds, 3-on-2 advantage will be in the new bloodline favor. Start saying their prayers if you're in the OT bloodline. Samoan werewolf, the wild and intense Jacob Fatu, who beat Jey Uso last night to gain the War Games advantage for his team. Unpredictable, chaotic. God knows what this man is going to be able to do inside this cage.
Look at werewolf inside the cage. You turn him loose, ironically enough.
Yeah, the Usos realize the danger that Fatu presents is he sent Jimmy over the top rope toward the cage.
Look, Jimmy and Jay know. They know all about what Jacob is capable of.
Now, Jey Uso to
God. If that doesn't make you want to lay down your weapons, nothing will.
spinning elbow by Fatu, who's taken over.
And let's give credit where it's due. A brilliant call by Solo Sikoa by unleashing the wolf this early into the matchup.
That's why this team respects him, Corey. Solo he's the leader. There's no giving that at all by the 4 members that follow him.
Borrow a quote from Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Victorious warriors win first, then go to war. Defeated warriors go to war for time, and then seek to win.
And the thing about Solo is, look at how much he's gained, how his confidence has grown all throughout the summer into the fall as he's led this group.
It's almost like there's only one person that Solo has left to convince. That is the OTC. Obviously, you got Jacob Fatu. Blind loyalty. I love you, Solo.
Dude,
Where the hell did this guy come from?
he's absolutely insane. He does incredible things that a man his size should not be doing.
All the gifts an athlete could hope for with none of the morals That's Jacob Fatu.
And we talked about this, Corey, on Friday Night SmackDown last night, and I believe it's true. It's that loyalty to Solo Sikoa from Jacob Fatu, because Solo really saved, in many ways, Jacob's life. He saved his career. He brought him to WWE.
Yes.
Now the triple team.
Well, I've never seen anything like that before.
But again, Fatu,
Beat the fuck out of these motherfuckers. So,
WWE his whole life, so taking it to a
I ain't never seen some shit like that.
place as well documented. Oh God. And now he's here thanks to Solo. And
Who's going to show up now? I'm going to say Sami Zayn. Maybe CM Punk.
Well, things will finally be even again for
Maybe Roman Reigns.
Are you kidding me? With Nick Bronson Reed and Jacob Fatu, you think it's going to ever be even?
Say CM Punk.
Oh,
Sami Zayn. Punk was going to go out. Roman stopped him.
not going to sit well. I knew it. Well, Sami Zayn heading to the ring. Now about Jimmy and Jey Uso. Uso making it close with. The reason Sami was in the bloodline to begin with was because of Jimmy and Jey.
Sammy's going to be a breath of fresh air for the OG bloodline in this moment, but we can't overlook what we just saw. The clear fractures in Roman Reigns' new militia between himself and CM Punk, because CM Punk is going to do what CM Punk wants to do.
You got to wonder if Roman Reigns thinks that Reigns just simply to bring Punk on board. They agreed in that sit down last night that Roman and Punk would coexist for one night. And look, Roman did manage to do it with Cody Rhodes for one night only. Well, but Cody Rhodes, listen, Cody Rhodes does not have the temperament of CM Punk. CM Punk, if you saw the look on his face moments ago,
It's a road. Punk's a wild card. Punk is going to do what Punk wants to do. If he like it,
and but again, you're right. Punk's rogue. He's going to do anything, even if you think on his time. And listen, make no mistake about it. The faith that hands Punk is Punk. Punk's not doing this because he's a good job.
let's take another look at this. Sami Zayn blocked out of midair by Jacob Fatu, but Big Jim, boom! Jimmy Uso with a super kick takes down Fatu and saves Sami from certain disaster. Again, Punk is involved in this, Corey, because he's getting something out of it. Punk is a mercenary, period. Punk is here because he is getting a gain. We don't know what that is. That's between him and the wise man. But Punk is here for that reason and that reason only. Not because he loves Roman Reigns. Not because he cares about the original bloodline. Punk is here because of CM Punk.
Sami Uso chance of bringing down the arena here. Sami, of course, remember how excited he was when he was finally accepted by Roman Reigns in the bloodline. Now Big Bronson Reed hammering away on Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu from behind. And once again, the new bloodline will have the advantage. It'll be 4-on-3 when the next man enters this matchup. We'll need a by that point.
Implant DDT.
Now Tonga Loa gets the blessing of his tribal chief. Tonga making his way to the ring, and it is now 4-on-3 for the new bloodline.
Oh, now Tonga Loa got some plans looking for,
To get the apron up.
some enhancements.
Now he's got to roll over the table. Former tag team champion. Now Jacob Fatu screaming for more. Why does Jacob Fatu need a damn table?
It doesn't. But I'm not entirely convinced that Jacob Fatu could win more games on his own.
Ask you this question. Why does Jacob Fatu need 2 tables? Fatu, Tongaloa, Tamatanga, and Big Blossom Reed, the 4 men in the match for the new bloodline. Inverted atomic drop. Lower, put up with a clothesline. It's filled with a bunch of wild things. And that's the scariest thing is that their origins.
I wonder if it's still snowing.
Dad, you know, the intelligent men who are doing this of their own choice and volition. That's the scariest part. Jacob Fatu looks like a savage. He competes like a savage, but the guy is not a savage. He's a very cerebral individual.
And they're all drinking the Kool-Aid. And they all believe Solo Sikoa.
Oh, I'm telling you right now. If the new bloodline wins in this matchup, I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid too. I'm going to be throwing my ones up for my new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa.
I don't know how you would. I mean, Sami Zayn, look at the state he finds himself in. Loa just pushing Zayn against the cage.
What the fuck just happened? Tonga fucking Loa. Tonga, Tonga, Tonga. Come on, reconnect. What is this? Ah, this is gay.
CM Punk enters his first ever War Games match. He does the greatest, the original tribal chief. But if there's anyone crazy enough to get in the ring with these bunch of animals, it's CM Punk.
I hope Punk's got his silver bullets ready.
What happened when the cage opened?
Where the hell's he going?
What's he doing? Getting weapons. A toolbox.
Well, do you remember what happened the last time CM Punk had a toolbox from under the ring?
Yeah, we haven't seen his opponent, McIntyre.
What did he do to Roman when he got out of that little cell? Did he, like, push him away? God! A toolbox
This man
to your head.
Punk came ready. What's wrong with an equalizer, particularly when it's totally legal? Punk's just wearing out that toolbox all over Tongaloa. Well, we've known it throughout his career, and he reminded us, Corey, back at Hell in a Cell, that mean streak, that vicious streak, that CM Punk possessing. Solo Sikoa will enter in a minute and a half. That'll give the new bloodline their last advantage of the matchup at 5-on-4 for 3 minutes before Roman joins the fray. That big upper, that big knee from CM Punk.
Wow.
Night, Punk. How is Jacob Fatu doing it?
Because he's not human. Solo's personal enforcer, wrecking shop inside Wargames.
Solo Sikoa may have secured the biggest acquisition in the history of WWE by bringing Jacob Fatu into his bloodline. Oh, wait, tell me I'm exaggerating.
No, I'm not. I completely agree with you, Cole. It has been a long time since there has been a superstar who has simultaneously captivated and terrified the WWE Universe, quite like Jacob Fatu had.
So now the new bloodline gets a 5-on-4 advantage, advantage they can have before the weekend match officially begins. So up to Cole, the new tribal chief. For a long time, he was a self-proclaimed tribal chief. I think all that went away back at Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, earlier this month when he pinned that man, Roman Reigns. You look at Roman Reigns and you look at Solo, only one of them has a tribe, a true tribe who are loyal to him, who follow him, who got Solo called. I mean, the rest of the original bloodline won't even return Roman Reigns as their leader. And that's the difference. That's the difference. How many great armies in 20 years without a great image, right? Exactly. I mean, you don't go into it without a leader. Now, Solo using the cage to his advantage. Solo's been in one War Games match. Interesting note, Corey. He's the only member of his team who's ever been in War Games. Fooled me. Look at this. Oh, wow, Sami Zayn. Well, Sammy hasn't been able to do anything in this match yet. I mean, this new bloodline are eliminating everybody on the opposite side one by one. A lot of fun left to decimate the chain of his 5-on-4 advantage. Almost 2 entire minutes of decimation, meaning that when Roman Reigns stepped inside of the cage, the new blood. So, and I want you to look at the original bloodline right now. Oh, God almighty. The Usos. Oh, no. And opportunity from the front. Look how proud Solo Sikoa is of his army. Look at the athleticism of Jacob Fatu. Mind-blowing agility for a man of his size, followed up by a tsunami. A true force of nature. Big Bronson Reed. Give her the rebel. Punk trying to stand up for himself, but he's about to walk into a 5-on-1 Norway. Yeah, and respect Punk. You just pick one and start swinging, but this is always going to end this way. Sammy's down. The Usos are down. Punk's been beaten and decimated. All 5 members of the new bloodline on their feet. Roman Reigns will be entered into this match. The War Games match will officially begin in a matter of moments. And Solo Sikoa, wait a minute, and will officially begin, but Solo Sikoa is locking the door with his own lock and chain, so Roman Reigns can't enter his match. You wake up here, boy. But OTC just got outsmarted by the man who stole his seat at the head of the table. We're supposed to enter this match in 13 seconds. The door's locked. Everyone on the original bloodline is down.
Right, man.
Any shred of power by a threat. Good luck, Roman. That door has been locked with a chain, and he's got to maybe hold coverage.
Why ain't he opening the door for him? The hell's the
This
ref
point,
doing?
Roman,
Oh, did they take the key or something?
there is no conceivable way for Reigns to get back into this fight. And at some point, if you're Roman, you got to start asking yourself, is it worth pulling? There may be one way to get in. No way. Look to Stanley the cage. Now he's going to be met at the top. Look at it quick. Tomatonga got there. And Loa as well. Roman Reigns fighting through. He's near the top. He's down at the top of the cage. Big Bronson Reed's going to meet him there. Roman Reigns, Francis Reed. They start through the cage. The big smile on Reigns' face is Bronson Reed is singing a bit of fire. And now Jacob Clock, too, kicked away by Reigns. Roman now on the top rope. New tribal chief, original tribal chief, facing off now. Solo to bench on the cage. Roman is now in this matchup.
Jump. Ah. I've seen Roman do some shit like that.
Well, the OTT looking to keep his team. Keeping this by it's officially underway. All now are in the ring. And it's Roman Reigns like a one-man army. This man again. T. The game pitfall submission. Middle win Wargames. Roman Reigns taking everyone out. Roman now looking to regroup the original bloodline, helping his cousins to their feet. No interest in helping Pete. Going to have Sammy to his feet as well. And now we reset with all 10 men their feet.
Oh, fucking where did Heyman go, bro?
And Roman Reigns to be at least for the remainder of this match. Heyman said, "You bring the best out of each other. This is War Games." Again, match is underway. Pinfall submission wins it. Power struggle, which has been going on for years. Continues to the OG bloodline, the new bloodline. Battling close quarters. 10 men trapped between two rings, teeing off now, getting a little separation to go to work. Now Sami Zayn gonna go up to the top rope with Bronson Reed. Sonya Loa stops Sami Zayn dead in his tracks. And now the brothers working together. There's those stereo super kicks from Jimmy and Jay. Jimmy Uso and Jay on opposing corners. This looks familiar, Cole. It's been a while since we've seen this. It's a splash. But here comes Jacob putting two back into the fray. And Solo Sikoa as well. Punk and Reigns are down in the other ring. Solo and Jacob have taken control. Roman had that early rally and quickly Solo and company quelled that momentum. Love the communication we're seeing from Solo Sikoa to his new bloodline. Solo clearly still the shot caller in this circumstance. Oh, the head coach. Now, Punk and Roman one after Solo and Fatu. Going right by Solo connects. Now Solo going right after the original tribal chief. Fatu buries his shoulder in the gut of Punk. Here we go. Oh, there's Roman Reigns now. God, he's going to do it. Got my Reigns. Take another look at where Vince went for Ronnie Reigns. He pointed a spike. Solo pointed
Oh, he hit.
reset before delivering his spear and unintentionally took down CM Punk. Now Big Bronson Reed with Punk up on his shoulders. And a death family. To take him. Fatu got a little overzealous. This could be, in a weird way, a blessing in disguise.
Hurt himself.
By Reed.
Is that legit? He hurt himself or what?
You usually sure-footed Samoan Werewolf lost it on that moonsault attempt, and that could be a pivotal point in this matchup. Because I think, with a great degree of certainty, that if Fatu connects with that moonsault, CM Punk's done. Oh, and into the cage. This is an absolute massacre.
Yeah.
Never been able to get together here. It's been all new bloodline. Reed, Solo working together. We said it from the outset. If one team is a team and the other team is a group of individuals, I know who I'm putting my money on. That being the new bloodline. And look at the wounded werewolf, Jacob Fatu, with one good leg, still in a hurry. The Reigns went low. Roman Reigns will look like picked by Reed. Squashes Roman's comeback. He said that Bronson Reed would be the difference maker in this match. Setting up Roman Reigns now on the table. Yeah, Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed. That's a jump to the table. Oh my God, he's doing it at the top of the cell. Jesus. Oh, Reigns is definitely going to move when this big son of a bitch jumps off his fucking cell. Holy shit. Look at this son of a bitch. Reigns is going to move, guaranteed. Guarantees moving. He ain't getting hit with this shit. Punk moved him. Oh, Punk saved him. Punk saved him. What the fuck?
Disaster. That's Reed. Get through the table. Give me tsunami. Bronson Reed was mid-air, and somehow Punk had the wherewithal to save Reigns' time. With a peace offering. Fatu now continuing this assault on CM Punk. Spiked by Solo. By Solo. Super kick. Fatu's creating some distance, some separation between the Usos and the rest of the new bloodline. Jimmy Uso is fired up and making the climb to the top rope. Meanwhile, Jay is mid-ring setting up a table for God knows what. Dragging Jacob back to his feet. Jimmy and Jay. Jacob on the table. Tonga Loa tries to get involved. Here comes Tama Tonga. Into the cage on the other side. Sami Zayn. From the top. Maybe not from the top. Oh, Jimmy, don't do it.
Top.
We just saw Big Bronson Reed crash and burn. What if Jimmy's next?
No fucking yeet.
Man, with a space. Sami Zayn struggling to make it back to his feet here. Sammy coming to Jimmy's aid, dragging Jimmy back to his feet as well. The two longtime friends. It was Jimmy in the beginning that brought Sammy on board, and of course, Jay later on will become close with Sami Zayn. Those three back to their feet. Sammy, Jimmy, and Jay, the men who once upheld Roman Reigns as the head of the table, the men who protected Roman's empire. Now Sammy coming to the aid of CM Punk and the Usos to the aid of Roman Reigns. Let's finish this shoot. The original bloodline, you heard Jimmy say, and well, other words than this, but let's finish this. Solo to his feet, and he is surrounded by the original bloodline.
Well, Solo.
And the new bloodlines, Judas is about to get his. The hands of Roman Reigns and company.
Are they chanting, "You fucked up"? What are they chanting?
Oh, super time. Kick. Build him a super kick. Oh.
TTS ain't gonna get speared.
Looks at Reigns. Oh, flame. GTS.
There it is.
The OG bloodlines. Jimmy Uso.
I Punk holding his arm. He hurt himself again. Seemed like he had trouble getting him up to that bucket.
A celebration.
TTS.
Punk looks on in the distance. He did what he said he would do. One night only. And survive. Take a look. Some of this insane action. First, Roman goes low on Jacob Fatu and follows it to the spear on Solo Sikoa. Down goes Roman. And just as Bronson Reed looked to end Roman Reigns once and for all, CM Punk would
Man,
play
that's
savior
crazy because
to
he
the
pulled him away at the last minute.
OTC.
It looks so real.
And Jimmy Uso would
He
follow
damn near landed on
with
both
an
of them.
Uso spot from the
That timing was great.
Wargames cage.
That's what wrestling's supposed to look like. It's not supposed to look fake. You're supposed to go, God damn, I almost hit that motherfucker.
Which left Solo to his own to pay for his sins. The GTS, the Spiel, and the pay. And tonight's Savage Replay was presented by Slim Jim Meat Sticks. Need a little excitement? Snap in to a Slim Jim. Team Bloodline is close to reclaiming its former glory. But Solo Sikoa still wears the uniform and is still the tribal chief.
Just go get the fucking thing and put it around your neck. Just beat the fuck out of every one of us.
Get back to Roman Reigns.
Think somebody will come out. Rock.
We owe each other. But when I need the favor, I have to come out. All payment
It's the favor.
just for CM Punk. A favor. The wise man did it.
Jimmy Uso hurt. He legit hurt. They carrying his ass out. He limping. I guess nobody's gonna come out. They going up. Right.
It's time to go.
Nobody's coming out. I was like, Lesnar gonna come. Why the fuck would Lesnar come out? What logical sense does that make? That fucking Brock Lesnar would come out. It makes no sense at all. All right, I'm gonna start a new stream because I told Red Hawk I'd title that with his name.